It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to CEDIA. CEDIA Expo 2023 happens the 7th through the 9th of September in beautiful Denver, Colorado. And with me to talk about all the fantastic things that Z-Wave will be doing, my old friend, Mr. Mitch Klein. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Tim. Great to be on the road again.
On the road again, indeed. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, thank you. Really looking forward to next week.
Yeah. So here's the crazy thing. Z-Wave for years, and I know this because I've been to Z-Wave's booth for years, you guys have had a pavilion at CEDIA, at CES. We've hung out with you, I believe also at ISE. You don't have one this year. So really, let's kind of tackle that for a second, and we'll go on to what you are doing at CEDIA.
Yeah, I mean, sad but true, because we love the show, but we have a great reason to be there and a great reason why we don't have a pavilion this year. And that's because we're victims of our own success.
Okay.
In other words, so we've always had a pavilion. It's been a great place to come and see what's new with Z-Wave and meet a bunch of manufacturers, maybe companies you've never seen before. Well, you know what? They're growing up. They need more than a pod in a pavilion. And so they're now all starting to take out their own booths, right? So they can actually, fit more stuff in, have perhaps bigger staff and meeting places. So, we still got about 12 or so of our members with booths, with their own booths. And so, yeah, I'm going to come there and I'm going to go and visit them and hopefully, drum up some interest in Z-Wave that way.
That is an excellent way to do that, and you're right. There's a lot of folks we've seen over the years, everything from the Z-Wave powered door frame, right, to obviously you've got locks from Yale and some other places as well.
Right.
You got all sorts of things. Speaking of Yale, I was a part of your very first platform playground.
You were, yes.
You guys have now done another one as that. This is you guys are doing your third one. You're the third time around
Round
this
3.
year.
Yes.
Explain to people what that is and why that's important.
Tim, you were awesome that first time, and basically it progressed. So the initial intent behind it was there was a gaining, an increasing volume of press and chatter about some of the new technologies that were coming out, to like Matter, and I think at the time it wasn't even called that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Other technologies, obviously Z-Wave, but now Wi-Fi, Thread, other technologies are starting to kind of create even increased level of confusion in the marketplace. And so this platform playground continues to evolve to really talk about how things are today, how things have evolved. We still have a panel of experts. We're bringing in key leaders from the CSA, that's the Alliance for Matter, from Yale, because our good friend Kevin is going to be there.
Yep.
We've also got Samsung coming in, myself with Z-Wave. I can also talk about some other things. And Avi Rosenthal is going to do the moderating this year, just to bring kind of a different spin, if you will, to the questions and the conversation. So I think it's a really good session for members to come to, because their customers, if they're not asking about it now, they will be asking about it. And your favorite manufacturers are building products for these platforms. So it's good to know what they are and how they will relate to each other. And you get to ask questions from these experts.
Yeah, absolutely. Avi's going to be a great voice there. You're also going to be in a couple of different panels. Talk about those for a second.
Yeah, so actually that's the one panel. I'm presenting a session on middle market. Can't even remember what the heck the title is, but it's a middle market on Wednesday. We all know that there's the high-end market is, of course, a given. We love that marketplace. But there are significant business opportunities going after a middle market. So we're going to help define what we mean by that. And I've also engaged 2 CEDIA member integrators who have been having great success in this thing we call middle market. And I think you're all familiar with one of them, who happens to be my good friend Amanda Wildman,
Yep.
who is now on the CEDIA board, and another gentleman named Gary Russell, who is his first CEDIA. He's been in the business 10 years, but hasn't made it out to CEDIA. So come on out and listen to what he's got to say. Ask him questions.
Absolutely. Final thing, you mentioned listening to what Gary has to say. You should also come out and listen to Mr. Klein play and sing at the CE Pro All-Star Band.
Sing is true, yeah. So we do have free beer, free drinks coming. I believe it's Thursday right after the CE Pro Awards.
Yep.
I think around 5 p.m. We have a really exciting set. And as you know, the way we do this is we circulate a set list, we learn our parts, and we get together, practice once or twice, and then play. And I thought it'd be nice to bring in a country tune because, there's a bunch of guitar rockers. What's real interesting there is they weren't really receptive until I said, well, I tell you what, we'll do this song and I'll sing it. And they said, oh, absolutely. So, I stuck my foot in my mouth.
You absolutely did.
I am hoping to get my foot out of my mouth for Thursday night. With any success, that will happen. But come on out and hear me sing Willie Nelson and hear some other really good singers perform other tunes as well. I'll be there on the bass guitar as always.
Well, it's a joke, kids, but it's a country song, so your foot doesn't have to be out of your mouth. Mitch, always good to see you. Obviously, we can't send people by the booth, but they can catch you at all these different places. If they want to connect with you online, how to do that?
Yeah, reach out to me, Mitch at zwavealliance.org. I'm also on Twitter at Mitchell_Klein. And if you see me wandering around, stop me. I'd love to hear how you're doing. I'm not there just to talk about me and Z-Wave. I'd love to hear about you, what's going on in the industry, what's working for you. And, this is a great opportunity to get my arms around what's happening.
All right, very good. Mitch Klein from Z-Wave. We get to hang out with him. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. And follow along as we also head to CEDIA Expo and CI Expo the 7th through the 9th of September in Denver, Colorado. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.